An 18-year-old from Port Arthur has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for a violent aggravated robbery in Nederland. Prosecutors say Caden Fontenet, who was 17 at the time, was one of 4 suspects involved in the incident at the Bulldog convenience store on Twin City Highway. The other 3 suspects were minors.
Yeah, his attorney asked for probation, citing his age and limited criminal history, but the judge sided with prosecutors, handing down the 25-year sentence.
I'm not in the habit of begging, but on behalf of this community, I'm begging that you sentence this defendant to prison. The message that needs to be sent to this defendant and his circle of friends and anybody who would want to be like this defendant is that if you pick up a gun with the intent to commit violence, you're going to pick up a 15, 20, 25-year prison sentence, Judge.
Fontenet must serve at least half of his sentence before he's eligible for parole.
Well, guys, we have a classic case of F around and find out. Now, this actually happens from my neck of the woods where I actually grew up. I grew up in the Golden Triangle in Beaumont, Texas. And there's another city in the Golden Triangle. They actually call it the Golden Triangle because of oil. Beaumont, Port Arthur, and Orange. This story happens in Port Arthur, Texas, folks. Oh boy, we got a classic case of, I guess you could say black fatigue in a way, because this 18-year-old man, yeah, he's a man. You're 18, you're a man. I guess he thought it was a good idea to actually go and rob a convenience store with guns. Not smart. Now, apparently he actually had a limited criminal history. He actually pleaded guilty, and his lawyers were thinking, all right, you do this, we can actually get you probation. Boy, he found out real fast, folks. He was not getting probation. The prosecutor, man, was telling the judge, hey, and the prosecutor, black man, by the way, telling the judge, hey, we need to send a message. This can't happen. This cannot happen. And folks, the judge laid the smack down. 25 years in prison. Yeah, he's going to the big house, folks. He's going to the big house. And when the judge actually read the sentence, man, I believe his family was actually in the back. They were stunned. They were like screaming in the background. I guess they had to be escorted out. Yeah, this young black dude, man, he found out real fast. Better yet, his family found out. Because they were shocked. The judge wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. And we need more of this, guys. We need more of this. A convenience store? You going to rob a convenience store? Nah, not good, man. Now, me personally, man, I would never want to work at a convenience store. I mean, it's definitely not, in my opinion, actually safe to work there. Because how many people are actually working in a convenience store? It could only be one person in the store, and a person walks in with a gun. They want to rob you. Hey, there really isn't much you can actually do, right? So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. Everyone, check out blackwhitenetwork.com. You can become a member on the website. We post member videos over there on the website. It's just $10 a month. You actually can save money by getting the annual plan. And when you guys sign up, you actually get a seven-day free trial, and you get access to member videos. You could donate to us on the website as well. $1, $5, $20, whatever you guys want to give. And we do have merch. We're running a sale, guys. Our biggest sale yet, our spring break sale, 20% off everything in our merch store, including our Patriot 1776 shirt. We have our black and white sports football shirt. Our best seller is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition shirt with the America 250 flag on the back. We have matching hoodies, zip-up hoodies. We also have sports backpacks, hats, other hats as well, including Media's The Real Virus, t-shirts, America 250, Black and White Network, FAFO, and of course, coffee mugs. If you're a paying member to the website, guys, you get 25% off your entire order. So right over here, guys, on 12 News Now out of Beaumont, It says Port Arthur teen receives 25-year prison sentence for needling robbery. Wow. Now, needling is also in the Golden Triangle area. It says here, an 18-year-old Port Arthur man was sentenced to 25 years in prison for his role in a violent convenience store robbery in Nederland, according to the Jefferson County DA's office. Jefferson County DA Keith Giblin said Caden James Fontenette was sentenced March 10th by Judge Raquel West in the 252nd Criminal District Court after pleading guilty to aggravated robbery. The sentence was imposed without an agreed punishment recommendation from either side. So he took a risk here by actually pleading guilty. And him actually pleading guilty, it didn't do much. The judge still came down hard on him. According to the Nederland Police Department, Fontenette and two others robbed the Bulldog Express convenience store on Twin City Highway at Helena in October 2025. Investigators said the suspects used a firearm during the robbery and assaulted a store clerk. Surveillance video captured one of the suspects brandishing what appears to be an assault-style rifle and striking a clerk, officials said. Police reported that 3 suspects were arrested the same day. Quote, a hard-working store clerk just trying to earn a living should not have to worry about whether they will be assaulted or robbed as they go about their daily lives. Assistant DA Attorney Tommy L. Coleman said in a statement, it would behoove criminal defendants to know that in these instances, our office will pursue as much prison time as we can conceive a judge or jury to hand out. Yeah, so let's go over here, guys. And this judge is going to lay into this young black dude right here. Judge West wasn't playing. Now look at this. It says a Texas family just lost in court as Judge Raquel West absolutely torched 18-year-old Caden James Fontenette before slamming him with 25 years in prison for robbing a convenience store. The judge didn't hold back. So let's go ahead and play this. Here we go.
Mr. Fontenette, there was a time some years ago that there really wasn't even a question. State's attorneys were recommending youthful offenders, probation. Let's give everybody an opportunity. And things have just changed in such an incredibly dangerous way with young people doing what I just saw you do on that screen. I cannot imagine the fear that person had that was working in that store, that he now has, just trying to go to work, make a living, and go home. And he has 3 people come in and not just grab a little quick something and run out, but terrorize him for quite some time. Pulling him around, yanking him around, putting guns in his face, all 3 of you. I also, in addition to the PSI, get jail incident reports. And you apparently like to fight and jump people, which is what's been happening in the jail. So it makes it very difficult for me to go, oh, this is somebody that's going to get out and behave, who can follow the rules, because you can't even follow the rules in jail. And the pre-sentence report shows that you're a high risk level, which tells me that after they've looked at everything, that you don't have, unfortunately, a good likelihood of being successful if I were to put you on probation. And Mr. Coleman's right. We're tired of it. And there's got to be something done. So in cause number 25, DCCR 1759, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, I'm going to find you guilty of aggravated robbery. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division.
So I think that's his family in the back, stunned. Yeah, 25 years. Now, from what I actually understand, guys, he actually has to serve half of that before he can even think about getting parole. I mean, this judge did not hold back. And we need more judges like this. And she mentioned Mr. Coleman. That was the black guy in the suit that you guys saw at the beginning of the video. He told the judge, hey, you need to send a message. And boy, she sent a message. 25 years. When this dude probably was thinking, I'm getting probation. Judge said, nah, you're going to the big house. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.